What's up everyone? This is part 1 of a 2-part series on low light video with the X-T3. This one's a shorter video, but in part 2 we'll get into the really juicy stuff, testing out the high ISO capabilities of the X-T3. But for now, let's get into what you can do with just one light. So we got some little shots here in the park late at night, just kind of simulating a run and gun, one-man crew situation where you don't really have time to set up a bunch of lights or anything like that, so you just have one on-camera light. And in this case we have the Aputure f7. I'm sure you've heard of it. All of these are shot at ISO 3200 and mainly f4, but without any extra light they're still looking really underexposed. So without having to bump the ISO a ton, let's see what we can get using just that one light. And there you have it. Using an on-camera light, though not the most ideal solution, can really help open up some options when shooting in low light without having to crank your ISO. And speaking of which, there was still more headroom as we was only using about 70% of the light in most of those shots, and even as low as 30% in a few of them. Oh, and by the way, there was no noise reduction or anything like that added to the clips. Those are just basically how they are out of the camera, except tweaking the exposure a little bit to make them match. But in part 2 I'll be showing you the clips with noise reduction and without noise reduction, basically so you can see if high ISO footage from the X-T3 is usable, either with or without reduction. If you'd like to see that, make sure you subscribe, or don't. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Kara out.